Hi YouTubers, welcome back to another one of my videos. Today's video I am going to be reviewing my current foundation, and it is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Foundation. This foundation is in nude. Apparently that is my colors that I am most in with the drugstore foundations. It retails around, I've seen it from anywhere from $10, $13 around there. So it just kind of depends on where you go to get it. This is a very liquidy foundation. I had the Maybelline Dream Mousse liquid foundation and that was not liquid at all. This one is runny. If I pour it onto my skin, it will run down. And it is a gorgeous color. It works really well with me. It matches me just about perfectly. I did set it today. I need to set my foundations. I do get a little bit oily, kind of my T-zone area. But in the winter season, I do get dry, so the dry area is always like right here around my mouth and underneath my eyes, kind of in that area. But I need to set it. I like that matte finish too. And I set it with my e.l.f. High Definition powder, but this is in corrective yellow. It isn't the translucent one, so I've been using the corrective yellow kind of with this, just testing it out mostly today, and it actually worked really well with me. As you can see, it matches, like I said, pretty well with my skin. I do get lighter as the winter months go on, so hopefully I stay in color with this foundation, though. Okay, so this foundation I would recommend definitely to drier skin types because it is such a great liquid. It almost leaves you with a dewy foundation, and that's why I definitely need to set it, because if I didn't, I feel like even though my skin is a little dry in the winter, I feel like my oily, parts of my skin though would just make it a little bit too, oily. So it does have that dewy, natural finish. It feels good on the skin. It's not thick at all. I believe this is more of a light to medium foundation kind of bodied. It's not full at all. You can build it up. You can layer it. You just, put a thin layer. Just wait for it to dry a little bit. You could put another layer on it, and I feel like it doesn't really cake up your skin a whole lot. And I do have acne. See, that's with my problem. That's why I've been trying a lot of foundations recently, is because I'm trying to find the perfect foundation to cover up my acne, because I do not use concealer for my acne just because I feel like my foundation should be just the sole, kind of purpose on my face, I guess. I don't want to cake it up with concealer as well. So if you see this huge little guy, that's just a little contradiction. It is a huge little demon here. See, I said little demon too, okay, this is an attacker right here on my face, as you can see, and I have some as well. It's always my cheek area. My forehead, for the most part, is always really well. Chin, not so much. It's always just that cheek area, and this guy is just attacking my face like crazy right now. So, as you can tell, it didn't cover so well with the Neutrogena Healthy Skin. I feel like it doesn't fully cover acne. I feel like this foundation is, if you have pretty darn near to perfect skin, this is kind of the foundation that just would work so perfect on you, because it's just so light. You just want to even out your skin. You just put this on and it just make you look even more flawless. I just wish that was my skin type, but it's not. I have acne. So as you can see, that's my only con with it, and I'm really trying to find a foundation that works with me on covering my acne. So this wouldn't be a repurchase. I will use the rest of it because I do like that it is a nice, just kind of wet texture on my face, because it doesn't dry me out, whereas the Maybelline one, if you just check out that video, it kind of dried me out, so it's really hard finding foundations that is just in that perfect, coverage, and, it doesn't dry you out in a way, because that is a major problem. It's not cute to see dry patches on skin whatsoever. So I feel like this foundation is just more for people with the near perfect skin. If you have acne and whatnot, this is probably not going to work out so well for you. If you do use concealer though for your acne, maybe it will work out for you, just because you conceal your acne as well. But I kind of want my foundation, like I said, to do it already for me. It doesn't have a really terrible smell. The con with it too is that it does not have a pump at all. It is just a pour out, so it's sometimes a little bit hard to control, and sometimes you do pour out more than necessary. So that sometimes does suck. But other than that, I believe this is really good. I believe I've seen quite a few other reviews comparing it to a NARS foundation, Healthy Glow or something like that. NARS Glow, Sheer Glow. I'm not too sure, but I believe that one's supposed to leave a dewy finish too, as well as how this one does. I don't have that NARS foundation, obviously, so I can't completely, like, say if it is the dupe or whatnot. I will tell you that it doesn't leave shimmer, so if you think dewy makes you shimmery or whatnot, and that's kind of your drawback, dewy doesn't make you shimmery. It's just kind of more so explaining on its, like, texture and how it leaves a little bit of, because your face isn't naturally matte, it kind of has a little bit of sheen to it, and the sheen is not a shimmer texture or whatnot at all. This has no shimmer at all. It just leaves that kind of like little bit of wet, just kind of natural looking skin on your face. So just know that it doesn't have glitters. I know the Revlon Photo Ready, that one is supposed to have glitters or like little bit of tiny specks, little shimmers. So I'm just trying to tell you that this one does not have that. And this is SPF 20. It's a full fluid ounce, 1 fluid ounce. That's usually what foundations are for a drugstore. For drugstore, I think this is a little bit pricey, leaning on the pricier, you know, scale, because it is like around $10, $10, $13, you know, so that's kind of a little bit high price, especially if you're repurchasing it. So foundation kind of is that one expensive thing. So, but I think it works out pretty well, just not for my acne skin. Kind of sucks. But I would recommend this definitely for people with a little bit drier, but still pretty darn perfect skin. So hopefully that helped. If you have any questions, concerns, you know, you can list it below. Thank you so much for joining me on this review, and have a beautiful day. Bye.